right. Welcome back to Missouri City's VBS Unquestioned. Today, we're going to be discussing God's #1 draft pick for its captain of faith. On today's show, we have Brother Keith Wright, we have Brother James Burmery, and we also have Brother Efren Smith, all members of the Missouri City Church of Christ.
Hello, y'all. Hey, my brothers.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
My brother.
Hey, Brother Brimmer, you got your shirt tied up to the top like me. That's good. That means it's gonna be a good one.
I ain't got no chest.
So hey, guys. So we're gonna be talking about today God's first pick on his who should he pick for the captain of faith, as Tiffany has said. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw my pick out there, and I believe God should pick Abraham, and let me tell you why. Abraham was over 99 years old when God came and told him that, hey, or the 99, that, hey, I'm going to bless the seed through you and Sarah. And I'm going to bless many nations through you. And you're that old, you know, a lot of people wouldn't take him serious. I know I wouldn't take him serious. I'm 99. And then actually, when he was blessed to have Isaac, he said, I'm going to bless you to have a son, Isaac, that he was actually much older than that. And Sarah, which her name was Sarah and changed to Sarah, she was so old that she was past the age of having babies. So I think he should be the captain of faith, because everything about what God was telling him was unreal and will be unreal today if it happened today. Imagine on the news today if we heard about a woman and a man being 100-something years old and having a first child.
That would definitely be really interesting to hear if we heard something like that.
But brother, right, that does sound good. But for a captain, you want a captain to have some longevity too. You want them to be able to talk. Somebody that old, I wouldn't want to try it. Now that doesn't mean you don't have any use, but at the same time, you're 99 when you get started, and you keep on going. Like, you don't have time to do too much. You got to be leading. You got to be helping some people out. But at the same time, God living through them, I can see why. But for me, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Okay. All right. Well, who would you pick then?
With my choice.
You going with Efren now? Hey, look, 99 is a long time when we trying to make 70 now.
But and said that's why I'm going with Peter, because Peter come out just taking off.
Oh,
Peter came out as he's ambitious. He want to take off. He want to jump in. And like a lot of us, before we even got baptized, we didn't really understand all of Jesus' words, but we knew what was right. And Peter was one of those when he just wanted to jump out there. He walked on water. Now he started losing his faith, but he also knew still I need to go back to him. He put his hand out there and he reached and got him. So that's why I would take Peter, and I would take Peter and let him run for it, because Peter's going to try, even through ups, downs, mistakes, through it all. He's going to make sure that he's at least in the right place, even if he's doing the wrong thing.
Okay. All right.
Well, I'm gonna take Paul, because the fact is, you got to understand where Paul came from. Paul was a go-getter from whatever he did. He believed in what he did. He had the faith to believe in what he was doing, even if it was wrong. And he had the same faith when he after he got converted. He still would go just as strong. At one time, you know, he was one that put Christians in jail, and the brother had receipts for it. He had letters to put him in jail. But when God stepped in and changed him, then he had the same go-getter when he choose him to bring the salvation, to help bring the salvation to us, the Gentiles. So I think that would be a start right there.
And you know what? We all have strong arguments, and you know what I like about God's first pick is all these people that he has to choose to pick from. They all had faults too. You know, Abraham had his fault. He doubted, listened to his wife, and had Ishmael, and then some other issues. And you know, Paul had his his fault. Like you said, he was so devout that he was listening to the wrong thing, but he was committed about it. You know, Peter had his fault. He had an anger issue and a cussing issue, but God still used him. So I think you know, all these picks can be amazing picks for God's captain of faith.
Yeah, and
Brother,
Peter, one thing about Peter too, Peter had a weak flesh. He really, and it was known throughout, but he was very influential.
Yeah.
So he was one that he carried influence. He knew what his weakness was, but at the same time, he was very, very influential. And when he was out there, he could bring people along easily. Now, again, go back to your faults. He was able to be worked with and worked through. So when it comes down to your faults, we know as leaders, you're going to have your faults no matter what, which is something I think we missed the mark on these days. Every leader has a fault, but at the same time, every leader has a gift, a gab to be able to work through those faults and keep on going. I think it's the followers that we need to make sure that, hey, you understand who I am when you're working with me. It's going to be a whole lot better because we're all going to work together and get to that promised land.
Well, take this look right here. Now, you get put in jail for preaching the gospel. You start singing, and all the chains and everything fall off, and you still stay in there.
Wow.
Now,
yeah.
Who do that? Who would do that? You know, if it was this day and time, you open the jailhouse, everybody running out.
Okay, let me throw one at you before we go back to Tiffany so we can wrap this segment up. How about being in your hundreds, walking up a hill to go kill your son that you waited till you was over 100 to have? I'm gonna end it on that. Back to you, Tiffany.
Hey. Good. Hey, I don't know how to come back on that one there.
Well, guys, there's a whole lot of good in everything that you guys said. I'm hearing lots of things from the viewers as I'm checking our social media platforms. You know, people are saying different things about some of the people that you guys have raised for the first, round draft pick for God. You know, some people are saying, you know, Paul was a persecutor of Christians. You know, maybe it shouldn't be him. You know, Abraham is too feeble. You know, they're saying Peter was cutting folks' ears off. You know, he's been out there a lot. People are talking about that. So we don't know how our viewers are going to weigh in, but guys, we look forward to hearing from you guys though soon. Please tweet in. Please hit us up on Instagram, all of our social media platforms, and let us know what your pick is or what you think the pick is going to be. So our time is up for today's segment. So please think about who is going to be your pick for God's captain of faith. And please join us next week as we discuss and we have a conversation about the number one pick for God's protector of faith. So we want you guys to join us back. All right.